Our next guest spent the majority of his life overweight and thought he would eat until he was dead. But a wake-up call forced him to change his life. Here is Casey King's story.
Weight has always kind of been this thing that I had like looming over me since I was born. And then after high school, I was just a fat guy and then got bigger and bigger and bigger. At my heaviest, I was 823 pounds.
Casey decided to make a change in his life after the birth of his nephew and a warning from his doctor.
You're gonna die. Your life is gonna end. I mean, life sucks, but I didn't want it to end. The way I lost weight was eating a little better, drinking a little better, and then increasing my activity level, but also getting better sleep.
Then he was presented an opportunity to join a TLC show to help him lose more weight.
It would involve getting stomach surgery, and then they would just kind of like document your weight loss.
Casey continued to lose weight after being on the show.
Dieting a lot more, eating a lot less. I got hardcore into hiking and like walking. Someone called me cute, and I was like, oh my God, imagine if I just kept losing weight.
After losing nearly 600 pounds, Casey is ready to live the life he once dreamed of.
I didn't have a life, and now I don't stop living.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Casey joins us live right now to tell us more about his weight loss journey.
Casey, you said your weight was something you've dealt with since you were born. So what led to your weight gain?
I never really like felt like a part of normal people. I was always chubby or like overweight. I probably lacked some like social and like developmental skills, and then just like boredom, being alone, and then coping with it all emotionally and just eating a lot. Yeah.
Casey, I got to say something, break the fourth wall here. I was watching your face while we were watching that package, and you were even getting a little emotional about it. So were we. We're so proud of you, man.
Yeah, we are.
You were 823 pounds at your heaviest. I know this sounds like a weird question, but looking back, do you have any regrets for letting yourself get that heavy?
So, like, you can't really appreciate where you are now if you don't appreciate and look forward to where you like came from. I would never tell someone as good advice to get to that kind of size or anything, but like the person I am today, who I like a lot, is because of who I was back then. And my whole journey and like process of becoming who I am today, which I have some things to work on. I'm only me today because of who I was and where I came from. And you have to learn to like appreciate your past to appreciate like where you are now.
That is beautiful.
Sense.
In any journey, totally makes sense. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm just, and I don't want to go off on a tangent here, but I saw, that you're holding back a lot of emotion. It makes me wonder, have you taken time to really appreciate the hard work you've put in?
Great
because
question.
you were kind of turning your head a little bit. And I want you to stare at yourself, brother. You have done an incredible amount of work.
Yeah,
more than
man.
most people will ever do.
Absolutely. Bravo.
And you have to face that and accept the positive too. We're really proud of you here. We're all feeling you, man.
I appreciate it. It's a hard thing. I mean, I probably should do some therapy and like counseling and work through a lot of things. I'm an emotional guy.
Good.
I don't diminish anything other people have done because of like the crazy amount of weight I've lost. It's not an everyday thing, but I just wanted to like live and not die.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the living. What were some things that you couldn't do at your heaviest that you can do now?
From like the smallest of tasks to like the largest, like everyday things. I couldn't drive, I couldn't run, I couldn't jump, stand on one foot. Swimming, I couldn't put my shoes and socks on by myself at one point. Bathing like a normal person. I mean, every single thing of like everyday aspects of life that other people take advantage. I was basically like a vegetable, like a cripple at one point.
Wow. It's really disabling. I wanted to ask you, now that you have a living list of things to do, what are you looking forward to the most?
I really want to travel a lot. I'd like to go to Europe, Asia as well, like Japan and China. Japan mostly has like super intrigued me. I'd never had a passport until this year.
Wow.
Just like social aspects of everything, because like I was so locked away in my room for a long time, and I just like, or in this house basically was like a prison. And I just like interacting with people, just socialize on any level, concerts, everything. Yeah.
Someone just wrote in, Nicole Chambers, sorry to interrupt, and said emotional eating is no joke. And I think a lot of our viewers, I just wanted to add, are feeling this conversation.
So Casey, what advice do you have for people who are starting their weight loss journey? Because a lot of people are looking at you as a testimony teacher and a major source of inspiration.
I don't really, like, I'm not a health coach. I don't know anything about honest, like, dieting, macros, micros, all that stuff. I can just say make small changes in your life as far as, like, eating habits, drink more water. The littlest things in the beginning will help. And when you get to, like, plateaus, you just have to change your game plan a little bit. Be a little more strict on things, do a little more, take in a little less. It's all about output, caloric use more than you're intaking, really, and just drink more water, walk more, eat less.
Simple
sleep more.
things.
Yeah,
Simple
but
things.
the things that work.
Right. Megan Alexander just wrote, and he should own this journey and say, look at me and now. He saved his own life. That means something.
We're proud of you, man.
We're so proud of you. Casey, thank you so much for sharing your story with us on DBL today.
great.
To our viewers, I know you want to. You can follow Casey on Instagram. His name is _CaseyKing_. You could also follow him on YouTube. I think counseling
I bet you there's
therapy-
going to be some cute comments under.
I think there will be.
Oh,
I think there's going to be some mingling.
There we go.
DBL Nation. We'll be right back. Thanks
You are
so
awesome,
much.
man.
Thanks,
Thanks, buddy.
Casey.